All right, guys, welcome back. We are on another episode of MLB's The Show. We got the Cincinnati Reds. We are going against the San Francisco Giants today. We came out of the last episode playing the Dodgers, playing the Padres. We're staying in California. We have the Giants, so this will be interesting. But we are kind of turning the tide, I'd like to think. We picked up a lot of wins. We've been back from an injury. We just keep playing good baseball. So we're not getting a lot of home runs, but that's okay, right? Like we're slowly coming back into that home run race too. Like we got 17, and I think the leader has 30, so we're not too far behind. Definitely something we could catch up to. But we're 57 and 52. The Giants 57 and 51. So this will be a good series.
Back here at Oracle Park, stepping in the long ball threat, Carter.
All right, Kyle Harrison. What do you got for me, buddy? Oh.
And a swing and a miss. Carter really matched it his last game with 4 extra base hits.
That was a bad hit.
And that one is lifted in the air. Mateo has a beat on it. Makes the catch. 1 away. So 2 away with nobody on. And now it's the Giants DH, Adolis Garcia. That's a hit.
He went up there and got it. With 2 strikes,
I'm
not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. It was in a location where you could get those arms extended that he loves to do. So nice job right there, coming back in that at bat.
Swings and misses.
That was a pitch, dude. That was a pitch. And I feel like I messed that one up.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Hey, he's going to keep pitching. Damn
loaded up,
slurves.
dangerous hitter at the plate. And downstairs.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Damn it.
Nice grab. Off balance beat. There's one. Double play. What a great killing down the inning.
Just trying to sneak one through with the bases loaded, but an excellent job by the defense to turn that one and get out of this jam.
That was...
1 out, bases empty.
That was just mean.
Carter, an all-star a season ago, 23 years old, and he's driven in double-digit
That might be a
runs
home
over
run.
his last 10 games. Mateo trying to get there. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's 2 away.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Blind into right. He makes the grab, and that is the inning. Make it 6. Carter now at the plate. And a little something extra at stake in this at-bat as he's hitless so far with his hitting streak in jeopardy.
Damn it, dude.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Pretty well struck. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. And welcome back to the ballpark. Onto the bottom of the 8th. Here's Elliot Ramos. Base hit.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Carter. And that's the 3rd out. So they're able to work around. 1 out. The go-ahead run is at 2nd. And with the game going to extras, he's still got a chance to keep his hitting streak going.
You give me something I want, buddy. Oh, my
Swing
God.
And a miss.
Well, strike 1 is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
You
and that is
suck,
out of play.
bro.
He'll score, and it's an RBI single, and they've got the lead in extra innings. Not sure if too many people have been paying attention to it quite yet, Siggy, but that
was
extends
awesome.
his hit streak
Thank
to
you.
11 now.
Well, I know he knows.
Pickoff throw, and he's back in safely. Carter over at first with one away. First offering, runner goes. Hit hard, should be extra bases. Coming home. He'll score easily. Lead runner stops at second.
Well, a swing like that can
got
help
you,
you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Carter, the next to hit, takes outside.
3-3.
2 down. Go ahead run in scoring position.
Bro.
Swinging a foul out of play.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
That's a hit.
Line drive, and this might be trouble. Coming home. He'll score. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Oh, come on.
And that'll fall for a base hit. Right past his coach, headed for the plate. But now he hits the brakes and hustles back to third.
You gotta have some
Now here's Jake Bowers.
better base skills, man.
Goes down looking. 2 men left stranded. And now the catcher comes up to him. Jonah Heim. This could end it. Hit to right, and that ought to do it. And he makes the catch. Ball game, and the Reds hold on to a tight one as this one ends as a one-run ball game. Carter extended the hitting streak in this. One down. Now the Reds cleanup hitter, Carter. And a foul ball.
Can't do it.
There's a swing and a drive. Way back there. Makes a leaping grab for the out.
What an outstanding effort going all the way back to the warning track and leaving his feet to bring that one in. It's so tough to jump on the run like that and time it perfectly. So that was awesome.
Base is empty with 2 away. Elliot Ramos, the next Giant to hit. One out, base is empty.
Oh, too low, buddy, too low.
Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. A solo shot. His 18th home run of the season, and they add a run. It's 4-0. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish.
Just missed. Ortiz, the runner at second with 1 away.
That's
swings
another
and blasts
double.
one deep to left center. One hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Run comes in from second, and the lead is up to 5.
Drove that ball nicely, put a great swing on it, and it jumped off his bat. Kind of put it all together there, and he's rewarded with the double.
Runner takes off for third. That one lifted to left. Drops into the glove. The throw into second. To second with the throw.
These guys are like catching some pretty
Willie
impressive.
Adames stands in.
Like, damn, I did not think that was gonna. I thought it was gonna drop, guys.
And a ball and 2 strikes. And that's a base hit. Throw into third. And he's got no chance. He's out. All set for the start of the inning. And now the right fielder, Carter. Kranick back to work. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Well, these Reds, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. It's been a real team effort.
Dang it.
Already.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. And it's into the bleachers. Out of here. Another homer.
We got our
His second
we got
home
our
run
second.
of the game, and they boost their lead.
We got our
it's
second.
7-3. Singy, he's been red hot.
Yeah, another big swing of the bat for him. Man, he is really seeing the ball well in this one. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And, you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
Carter under it. Hauls it in, and there's one away. Carter really excelled in this one and contributed to the win. Collected 3 hits, including 2 home runs.
I'll tell you, Boog, I was excited every time.
First time. Might have found our new favorite bat. This bat we're using is like that 4th of July bat that they gave us. It's giving us some home runs.
Back here in San Francisco, here's a big power threat. Carter.
All right, Logan Webb, what do you got for me, buddy?
Back to work.
Ooh.
This one chopped to first. And that one handled. The flip to the pitcher covering. 1 up, 1 down. And digging in for San Francisco, Jonah Heim.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Oh, good pitch,
Big
man.
swing and a miss.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Rolled softly, but that goes foul.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Could have been my pitch right there.
High fly ball, right field. This could go the distance.
That one's my pitch right there.
He'll touch them all. Home run number 20 on the year, and the Reds jump out in front. It's 3-2. That adds another game to his hitting streak, Chris.
Yeah, he's been doing so many things well at the plate and clearly driving the ball with some authority as part of that. He's really dangerous with the bat in his hands right now. Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
Damn, that was a hit.
Screamer into the outfield. He's got it. And that is out number 3. No run. And we're back. And now,
We still got a
Josh
3-2
Naylor.
lead.
Line drive. And there's a base hit.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Carter. He really made his presence felt back in the fourth inning of this one, Singy.
Absolutely. 3-run blast and a shot of energy for his teammates. Everyone in that dugout was pretty fired up.
Second one. I couldn't do it.
Man, this has been a real important inning in relief. I mean, so far, they've been doing a great job holding that deficit at 1.
That one to first, and it stays fair. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Around first and hustling for second, and he'll pull into second safely. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he's squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
He's trying for third, puts the tag on him, and that's the inning. So no runs, 2 hits, no errors.
What the
Carter really stood out in this win.
Such a tremendous effort at the dish. Not every game is going to be like this one, so you need to enjoy it.
Okay, let's return to that clubhouse. We had a home run. We had 2 the game before. I'm pretty happy with how we're playing right now. Ooh, we get the Dodgers again. Okay, let's do it. Tyler Glass now. 16-1 going against Chase Burns. Okay. Look at that team. Shohei, Mookie, Will Smith. I don't know where Freddie Freeman is, but whatever. And then just look at our team. We're 60-52 right now, though. So we're coming back this right now.
One down. Carter, the next to hit for the Reds.
All right, Tyler, give me something I want. Let me put a show on for my city.
Oh, Carter launched a homer in his most recent game.
0-1.
The Reds would love to get a win in this one to boost their postseason hopes.
Right?
Just missing there. Now 1-2.
And every game seems bigger once you get past the All-Star break, Boog. Some teams get paralyzed by that pressure, but the best teams rise to the moment.
Dang it, man.
Hit on the ground might be 2. Off balance feet, there's 1. Odelo, it's a double play.
Okay.
1 out, base is empty. Kyle Tucker steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Another multi-hit game for him. He's been really hot lately. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
I'll take this. Just get on base, dude. Get on base.
Slides,
yes.
But he can't come up with it. Runner holds it second, but they've got something going on here.
And for him, that's 2 solid weeks with a hit in every game. I mean, he's run his hitting streak to 14, and let me tell you, that's no easy task. This guy's grinding out at bats. He's figuring out ways to put the ball in play and just as well do it with some authority.
Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Headed for the plate. He will score, and they take the lead. And it's an RBI single, 1-0. First and second, no outs. And now it's Keibert Ruiz. And a pitch. Runners on the move. He swings and hits a fly ball center field. And it drops in. They take the force out. One out in the bottom of the fourth. Now, Will Benson. 0-2 now. He goes down looking.
Oh, nice job right there. He struck him out twice. The pitch before looked like it was strike three. Doesn't get the call. Bears down. Throws another quality pitch for the strikeout.
And they're all loaded up.
4 pitches. That's an easy walk, man. He could have walked me right there, Boog. The last one wasn't even close.
Did they say I didn't get on base?
2 outs. On the run, sends it over to first, and they get the out.
No. 1 for 2, single.
Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. Now the Reds' cleanup hitter is Ezekiel Tovar.
Batting third? Hell yeah.
And the
I
0-1.
love that.
And that one is lifted in the air. Tucker. And that is that. So they... Eggy Rosario steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
One.
The other way, and no one can get there. Throw holds him at second, but the go-ahead run now in scoring position, and still nobody out. No outs, runner at first. In now for the Reds, Carter.
Dude, what the heck? What just happened?
That misses. Ball 1. Harvey goes 6 feet 3 inches. He features a 4-seam fastball, a splitter, a curve, and he works in a slider.
Where did this come from?
Next offering is in for a strike.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's
it's
the
good
one. When
contact,
he elevates,
man.
hitters aren't
Weak
touched it.
Contact.
Swing
Hey, that's
and a ball
dropping.
popped in the air, and it falls. And now 2 aboard.
Dude, I've had 3 singles in this game.
So now here's the Reds' cleanup hitter, Ezekiel Tovar. Harvey throws over. Carter back in on a dive.
I think you want to get a one-way lead, be very aggressive in the secondary. This hitter not a power guy, so you want to make sure that you can get...
Another move to first. Yeah, they're keeping him close. Only one more disengagement left after that move. Runners at the corners, nobody out. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Again to first. And this time he gets him.
I was too far out.
Unless you're really thinking about stealing second base, you should not get picked off by a right-handed pitcher right there.
Carter kept that hitting streak going. Collected 3 hits in the game.
I'm sorry. That was so stupid. That was so stupid. I couldn't help it. Oh, man.
Here's Kyle Tucker. There's a swing and a drive. And that's going to bang against the wall. Makes the turn and heads for second. And in there with a double off the wall.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right
dude.
there. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he made it out front for the line drive knock. Runner in scoring position now and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
That's it.
And that one hammered.
That's it. That's a home run.
That's back. And gone. That'll fire up the dugout. That's his 99th career homer. It's 2-1.
Definitely looks a little like the splitter, but normally doesn't stay that high in the zone. The bottom falls out, at least to bring it around belt level, but that one just stayed up, and with that kind of velocity, it's going to get hit really hard, as it did right there. Everything came together for him.
All right, guys, we have to help out our boy Hunter Green.
Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Come on, man.
Yamamoto back to work.
We did it.
Right field, that's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and this game is tied. It's 3-3. Siggy, that's a special one. His 100th career home run.
Man, 100 career homers.
5-3,
Pretty impressive.
okay.
Pitch misses, and that is ball one. Carter recently taking home Player of the Month honors.
Thank you. Oh my God!
And you can touch them all, baseball man. And he's gone yard again. That's his third home run of the game.
That's
and
like,
they add a run. It's 6-3. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive.
Line drive, that's a base hit into right field. Horner around second, heads for third. The throw in. The tag out.
In this situation with a single to right field, the runner at first cannot try to make it to third. You've got to get back into this ball game, and every base runner counts.
Bottom of the inning. Now it's the right fielder, Carter. Fought off foul.
All right, Gavin Stone, give me something, buddy. I'll take it.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody.
Throw over to first. Righty delivers. Runner on the go. Left field. Ozuna should have it. Ozuna makes the catch. The relay throw. Tries to get back and save. Now it's the DH, Will Benson. Ground ball could be two. To second, there's one. Back to first for two, and that'll do it. One hit in the inning. Stepping in, Carter.
This kid picked up in a trade. A lot was offered and given to get him, but he's got a real high ceiling.
Yeah, we've had 3 home runs in this game, dude. Still a little disappointed in that trade. Like, I'm all about, going to new teams, but I really didn't want to lose everybody to come here.
In situations like these,
especially the players I wanted to play with.
Up there at the plate, got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate. Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. One run across, now a long throw home, but it's offline. And it's now a 6-run lead.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Pretty tough for the infielder to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
Swing at a high fly ball. That's out to center. Cruz brings it in, and that ends the inning.
5 for 5.
Carter was a big contributor for them in the win. Blasted off with 3 homers in the game.
But Boot can't say enough about.
Dude, that's awesome. We're having some fun now. We're having some serious fun.
Shohei Ohtani up to the dish.
Shohei.
2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across here in the rubber match of this 3-game series. That one ripped. And it hits the fence. Now he'll turn for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. The relay. He's safe, and that's a triple off the wall.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
Ooh. Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. That one's back there. Gone. And to the deepest part of the park. That's his 4th home run of the series. It's 2-1. Singy, he's got a nice hitting streak going, and he extends it another game with that swing.
So locked in right now, Boog, and clearly it's not like he's just stringing singles together during this streak. Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
And base hit.
He went up there and got it. With 2 strikes, I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. It was in a location where you could get those arms extended that he loves to do. So nice job right there, coming back in that at-bat.
Come on, man.
Ohtani back to work. It really feels like we might be running out of time before a rain delay is called. This rain is not letting up.
Yeah, and if we do get a delay, the unfortunate thing is the clock's going to start ticking on these pitchers, and they won't be able to keep their arms warm forever if it's a long break, and going to have to exit this game a little early.
Carter was crushing in his last game, hitting 3 home runs. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Carter. And it was a homer back in the 1st inning that got his day started at the plate.
Yeah, Boo, a 2-run blast, and that swing will give him confidence the rest of the way.
Did it again, boys. Did it again.
Another homer. He's done it again. His 2nd homer of the game. And they add a run. It's 5-2. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now.
It is awesome.
And there's a hit. Base is empty with 2 away. And ready to hit now for Cincinnati.
How, guys? How do you give up all these runs?
Alvarado, 31 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Edman going back on it. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Felt good too, man. That felt really good.
Carter played brilliantly despite the loss. Cracked a pair of homers.
No question. He was a big contributor for him here. Fantastic.
Man. Well, Dodgers took that series from us. It is what it is, right? We're 61-54. Dude, they're just killing it at 80-35. Got some good games ahead of us. You know, maybe not with the St. Louis Cardinals, but the Chicago Cubs will be a big game because that'll put us in that should put us into 2nd place. So we definitely want to have a good stretch of games. But you know, we've got 25 home runs on the season. We're climbing, making that climb, man. That was my favorite episode I've had in a while. We had what, 6 or 7 home runs in that series, in like this episode. We played great. Got a pretty good hitting streak going on right now too. But that'll do it for this episode, guys. We'll see you next episode when we play the Cardinals. And yeah, we'll be back soon, everyone. Till next time.